What is up, Facebook and YouTube family? This is your girl Stephanie, aka Edini Hostu Sababa. Currently here, just doing a random collective read. So let's get into it. All right, so let's just shuffle up a bit. Hope everyone is doing well, peaceful, protected. You are protected, knowing that you're protected, claiming that you're protected. Excuse me. You know, living exactly with the uh, Tao Sitians, resilient, bold, and sassy, claiming, knowing that you're protected. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Got the Arcturians coming up here, feeling safe, wisdom keepers. You know, bold in the wisdom that you carry within you. Confident. All right, so let's get the main character energy. Ha! Yes, the Galactic Federation. Um, and I do want to get the book this time. I really don't want to make this reading longer than it has to be, but okay, so the Galactic Federation is 22, which is a master number, right? So I'm gonna try to go and read just the key points to kind of keep this quick. The Galactic Federation was founded over 4.5 million years ago to prevent interdimensional dark forces totally dominating our Milky Way galaxy. They are benevolent beings of many star systems that travel to many galaxies, right? So they're just a group of like the highest beings from all of the different star systems. Their mission involves peacefully carrying out cosmic assistance to all willing beings. Keyword to all willing beings, right? And that's the same, like, I see this card kind of like the ancestors. If you're really into like the cosmic way or mind frame, hey, call them the Galactic Federation. Make it apply however best fits for your comprehension, your brain, your perception of life. Um, yeah, we don't have to go so far off and be like, oh, they believe in aliens or whatever. No, this could represent your ancestors. However you want to do it, you know what I mean? Use your imaginations. Like, because what we don't know are that, a lot of things that haunt us are the thought forms that we create, right? So you can imagine beautiful things happening to you, create that thought form, which is, this energy that kind of surrounds you. I have a book on thought forms, and I'm going to try to get something together and do a video on it. But, if you think positive all the time, there's a positive energy you create, and you feed that positive energy around you on a consistent basis. If you think negatively all the time, you create and you feed that negative thought form, and it follows you all the time, manifesting bad things happening to you. So it's all about the imagination and using it creatively and effectively, because like the Bible says, as a man thinketh, so is he. Your thoughts create your present. It manifests, the life that you're living now. So it's all about being mindful and present in the moment. Okay, so it says their mission involves peacefully carrying out cosmic assistance to all willing beings facing fated and unfated cosmic phenomena, right? It says the Galactic Federation intercedes with Earth councils, solar councils, and the Great White Brotherhood of Ascended Masters. They are generally based in the Sirius star system. If they in the Sirius, they black, is my opinion. Um, Star system and travel. Well, the originators are black. Like I said, the Galactic Federation is a conglomerate of all of the different star systems, right? Um, the Sirius star system and travel throughout this galaxy, universe, and occasionally beyond the galaxy and the universe. That blows my mind because I didn't even know that there was anything outside the galaxy or the universe, right? They have over 200,000 Federation members from countless planets. They have enormous fleets of starships at their disposal with highly sophisticated, sentient, interdimensional technology. The motherships are self contained worlds. Interesting. Their ships can dematerialize or cloak if need be. They have been visiting Earth for millions of years with strong ancient connections to the Terra human species. The Galactic Federation are participating in the ongoing consciousness paradigm shift of cosmos that affects all galaxies of the universe. For coherent development reasons, they follow the non interference law by distant or cloaked monitoring. Only when threatened with potential threats or dangers will they destroy an entire planet. Only when threatened with potential threats or dangers that will destroy entire planet, destroy an entire planet, can they interject. The Federation has had to interject on Earth's cosmic development a few times already. Key words is collaboration, cooperation, alliances, meetings, teamwork, travel, monitoring, community, amalgamation. I think that's what it says. Symbiotic, group dynamics. So this is just for me saying, telling us and showing us that, Spirit is watching and, looking over us, and they can intercede just like we've been hearing throughout the spiritual community. Your ancestors only need you to ask. You know, you have to ask them for their help, for them to intercede, for them to assist you. What does it say? Where does it say that at? Yeah. It says their mission involves peacefully carrying out cosmic assistance. They can only assist you if you're willing. Carry out cosmic assistance to all willing beings facing fated and unfated cosmic phenomena. So they see what's going on, you know, and can help you. So I'm not gonna pull out as many cards. Um, I think I'll just do the maybe 2 rows. The last time I did a reading with these cards, I did like 3 rows, and that's a lot. I think I'll just do 1 row of each because I got 3 different cards here. So we'll see if we can get a good message. Ashe, ashe. All right, so bottom of the deck, we have the Alpha Draconians, right? So that's that energy of corrupt, unethical cults. It's like the elite. So let me read on the Alpha Draconians. The Alpha Draconians, winged CIA curse. CIA, right? Could be part of the Alpha Draconians. But it's Siakers reside mostly in the Alpha Draconian system of the Orion constellation and are one of the oldest known species in the universe. There are stories that say the Draconians never originated from this universe but were dumped here from another multiverse. They hold the crown ranking role as rulers of the reptilian races of ETs and have a small eclectic variety of random renegade ET species aligned with them. And that would be like the Greys and the MIB. They help to carry out their um, their agendas. You know, the grays are emotionless. They are even they don't even have reproductive systems. I'm learning all this from these books, so it's just they're characters, but you know they say art imitates life, right? Um, the Afro-Draconians claim to be royal heirs of this universe and have conquered and lost many planets in the cosmic history timelines. Divide and control is their constant social engineering motto to steer and shape reality. Due to their history and predatory nature, they are energetically forbidden from highly evolved planetary civilizations that have transitioned and ascended collective consciousness beyond fourth dimension awareness. And so that is where we need to be. That is where, the Galactic Federation is helping us to get to assess these new perspectives of ascending, collective consciousness beyond the fourth dimension to overcome this divided control. It's all a mental thing. You know what I'm saying? Energetically, like it said, these people cannot penetrate if you they cannot energetically penetrate, and they're forbidden from highly evolved planetary civilizations that have transitioned and ascended collective consciousness. So we hadn't even been able to get into the collective consciousness yet because we're so um, we're constantly allowing forces outside of us to divide us with race. Sometimes even culture divides us. There's divisions within the Christian community with all the different subtitles, and one feel like one is better than the other. All of those divisions are keeping us from ascending and keeping us from overcoming this low vibrational energy. Fighting and being in opposition is low vibrational, and that is what's keeping us sick. And we have to face those controversial topics. It's time for us to assess that information and to begin living in this new perspective, in this new way, if we want to defeat the these negative, corrupt energies, corrupt and unethical energies, these cults, you know. So the Nephilim is, the first card out in this reading. It says the Nephilims are also known as Anakin, Els, or Elohim. The Nephilim were the humanoid giants of ancient times on earth that seemingly died out during the last great flood. They stood 14 feet tall and sometimes even taller. The origins are clear. Some say they originate from Canaan or Canaan. Genesis 6:4 states they are the sons of God. Later interpretation, relabel them. Okay, let's see if we get more information on them, or if we just need to look at the complex and controversial history. But brute strength, new perspective, new ideas, hope. This energy represents brute strength, temptations, new perspectives, new ideas, hope, processing, right? So, this new perspective, this new idea of this, of coming together to overcome this divide and conquer agenda that surrounds us is, you know, the new perspective and the new idea that we need to focus on. As the next card out is the Venusians. We need to focus on love, loving one another despite our differences, you know, and having a plan as we go forward with that, as we have the Alpha Sagittarians here, you know, um, which is foresight, planning, and strategy, just being in the flow. Um, let's see, Alpha Sagittarians, what do they say? What does it say here for them? All right. So the Alpha Centaurians reside in the Centaurus constellation located between Lupus and Vela constellation. It is said Alpha Centaurians will only make contact with humans during specific cosmic timings, only with humans that have developed enough conscious awareness to not agitate the higher violet frequency bandwidth they are accustomed to. We have to vibrate higher. Love and joy are the highest vibrational energies here. We cannot allow this corrupt and unethical energy, and their agents with the MIB, you know what I'm saying, to come in and sow in uncertainty, distress, and make us guarded, because that blocks us from that divine feminine energy, that nurturing energy that is needed to um, for us to vibrate high at one, also needed for us to overcome this divide and conquer energy. Two, and also, these beings that will provide us with the foresight and strategy and planning ain't gonna want to come nowhere near us if we're vibrating in this low energy, low vibration. You know, you can also attribute this again to your ancestors, your spirit guides, or whatever. They vibrate in a higher violet frequency bandwidth. It says sources suggest Alpha Centaurians are intolerant of disrespect and overly idealized fantasies that are not in keeping with natural law. They stand 5 to 8 feet in height, with humanoid appearance and some aquatic type features and organs. They have webbed fingers and toes. Their flesh is usually pale bluish, and when you think of blue bloods, if esoterically and metaphysically speaking, blue bloods are really like the original black people. Is what I've learned. You know that royal um that royal lineage. You know, that's what I've learned in my studies and different things. People there's so much information out there, but yeah, with soft, smooth, scale like quality. Many have long hair, their eyes are large in proportion, bulging and roundish. They usually have an athletic build. Visitors typically wear simple, flowing clothing. They are very straightforward and direct communicators when negotiating, yet always respectful. Alpha Centaurians are vegetarian or vegan. Okay, and as I was speaking about the bloods, if we find the vegan card, which did come out in the reading last night, the vegans were black. Here they go. I think this is it. Yep, these are the vegans. These are, and this is a black man, woman, child. They were peaceful, and if you look into history, they will always say when the invaders came to colonize, the people weren't fighting against them. They were helping them. They were providing them with food and shelter, showing them how to live. They were peaceful. These and inviting, nurturing to these people, and those people switched on them. They switched on them to steal their land, to kill them off, to take resources that didn't belong to them, right? It's noted throughout history, even when it came to the Indians, the African tribes, they were all gentle peaceful beings. And even when it comes to the Indian tribes, the original Indians, if you look within history, when the those explorers came and was writing in their ledgers, they said that people were copper colored. Original Indians are copper colored. There's also little statues and stuff, little handmade statues that were created of the Indians, and they were darker than me. The original Indians were black. The original people are black. Light people came from, lighter people in generations and races, came from the darker, because you can only go from dark to light. You can't dark, you know, high melanated people or whatever can't come from a recessive gene, a recessive place. It has to come from a dominant place. And that's no shade to nothing or no one. It's just a hierarchy. It's just truth. It just is what it is. It's not to divide and conquer. It's just to have that understanding so that we can all work together at the end of the day, to be confident enough to work together, to just know. It says they are very straightforward and direct communicators when negotiating, yet always respectful. All Alpha Centaurians are vegetarian or vegan with a strict diet. They also cannot bear Earth's intense sunlight. Some Alpha Centaurians occupy small, deep ocean regions on Earth and are often associated with Argarthan USO phenomena. They are highly advanced and are strong allies with Syrians, Palladians, and the Palladians are like, kind of like the white beings, and Venusians, right? They are strong allies. So we have the Venusians out here and the Alpha Centaurians, the Galactic Federation, and the Nephilim, these godlike beings. And, you know, I do want, I don't want to offend anyone. I hope I didn't offend anyone with some of the things that I've said. It wasn't to offend. But I also know that when it comes to certain things in our history, when it comes to black people, we don't really know, right? We don't know a lot. And we don't have the esteem of knowing, you know, our history, or, the vast role that we did play. And, I just want to encourage us to know that we have a strong background. This is Black History Month, right? But, this Afro Satyrian, they did say they don't like direct sunlight, but, they're Satyrians, they're water beings, right? And, um, speaking, we all originate from the watery depths as we are in our mother's womb. The first, you know, recorded mermaid was that of Yemoja, which is the Orisha um of Ifa. It's the Ifa Orisha from out of Yoruba, and her color is blue, and she represents water. And that also brings me to the confusion, even though this has nothing to do with the reading, but we are brought into this earth in confusion, like, when it comes to the colors, when it comes to, uh deities, the female deities, their color is blue. But when a woman or a human has a baby, if she has a girl, they give her the color pink. And usually the color red is attributed to men, like Shango, which is an African uh, male deity and warrior. And when you think about it, red, pink is a dilution of red, right? So pink, in a way, is a masculine color. And so I'm just saying, just a little, just my theory and the way my brain works. Sometimes it's like they bring us in with the confusion, but but yeah, I kind of went off the beaten path, but it is what it is, and this reading is still longer than I expected it to be, but it is what it is. Bottom of the deck for the entire read is the Knight of Cups, which is, that offer of love. And so, no matter what your history is or what your past is, right now in this moment, we need to operate in love. We need to operate as one. We need to forget about our differences. It's good to know where you come from, you know, for your strength and your confidence within yourself to know what you're capable of, but also we need to work together at this time. We cannot continue to be in this energy of divide and conquer. We cannot be continue to be in the energy of fear, because the fear card came out underneath the Nephilim card, and the tarot cards that came out underneath that is the Empress card and the Moon card. Okay. So Empress card is definitely that nurturing energy, that mothering energy. The Council of Mothers is, also a group of beings that, I kind of learned about while I was studying Ifa. And so the Council of Mothers are here nurturing us, loving us, protecting us, and, showing us the unknown here with the Moon card, you know and it's scary, with the fear card here. It's scary to step into the unknown, to um try to integrate this new perspective because they're controversial. We're so used to, you know I knew I saw it with the five of but this come out in like this third energy over here, the Five of Wands. We're so used to drama, we're so used to operating from a low vibration, but no, operating in that low vibration is what feeds this Alpha Draconian energy, and it repels, the help that, can come to assist us. And look, underneath that card is service. They're here. There's energies and beings here to help service and to help us fight for our freedom. As we do have the middle card. I'm kind of going all over the place, but we have the Venusians and freedom. Love is going to be our key to freedom. Love, right? To help us to unite. The tarot cards that can come out that is underneath the Venusian and freedom card is the Page of Wands, which is, a new idea, new energy, right? And then we have the Seven of Swords. This new idea, this new perspective is what we're going to need to help fight the deceit, right? In the lies that we've been told all of our lives. You know, um, the Freedom card says, I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness, right? Underneath this Venusian cards, we have to operate in love. There needs to be peace among the genders. Got to be peace. There's a song called "Peace" by the um, Jones Girls, and it goes, "There never be peace on earth till man's at peace with woman. There never be peace on this land." Something like that. I forget how the words go, but look it up. The Jones Girls, and the name of the song is "Peace." But we have to have that peace. And like I said, we're so used to operating out of and 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 drama and conflict and competition. And look, the card that came out with that is the Three of Pentacles, which is the card of working together. We have to overcome this energy of fighting each other, and to work together. Okay, work together. And this comes out under the Alpha Centaurians and service card. And the service card says, "I feel good when I can help others." Right. So we need to come out of this indecision of giving love. Come out of this energy of indecision of about forgiveness, and forgive them for they know not what they do. Right. But continue to live your daily life in love, in unity, because that is what's going to help draw these um, good beings here to help us out with the Galactic Federation and the Alpha Centaurians. You know, it's going to help us develop that brute strength that we need to overcome the fear. It says on the fear card, "I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love." It's hard to love these Afro Draconian beings. Forgive them for they know not what they do. You know, it's not loving them and appreciating and appreciation or anything like that. Like the Bible says, "Love thy enemy." It's about seeing things from a higher perspective. These beings don't know love. They may have never received love. And what if you showing this person love and being, you know, an energy of peace and of respect, direct, like the Alpha Centaurians, not taking no shit, direct and respectful in your negotiations, maybe that's an energy they've never encountered before, and it can shift them. Just like, when we look at those AI movies, when the robots or whatever, they have all these robots, and what was always the thing that shift the paradigm of the robots and made them become more alive? It was love. They would fall in love. These robots were able to fall in love somehow. I can't reference a certain movie, but maybe these beings are like robots. Like I said, they don't have it's said that they don't have emotions or whatever, but what if what if and at the same time, like I said, just you being in the energy of in the highest vibration, love and joy and happiness, clearing your mind from all the distractions in your life is going to make things easier for you. It's going to remove the obstacles, and it's going to call in to you the law of attraction, right? Keeping your frequency high, you're going to attract high vibrational things to you. So even though there's chaos going all around you, in your little bubble, you have peace. As you raise your vibration, you raise the vibration of everything around you in some way, shape, form, or fashion. So the key is to really do the work on you, unifying the divine masculine and feminine energy within you. And then, of course, all other things will be added unto you. All good things will be added unto you, like the Bible says. A lot of people have strayed away from religion, but it was only because we didn't look into it from a metaphysical, esoteric place. We only took what people told us about it. You know, we didn't dig deep into it for ourselves. There's great information there for those people who may have walked away from religion and disowned the Bible because of that church hurt that you experience. It's time we can pick that book up again and repurpose it and look deeper now that the scales have been removed from our eyes. All right, family, that's what I have for you. I really wanted this reading to be shorter, but again, like I said, with this, look, so I'm okay. So the bottom of the deck is indecision. Like I said, we need to come out of the indecisions of not wanting to give love and worrying that we won't achieve success. We will. Because what, look, so we had indecision, and underneath the indecision card is love, right? And the indecision card says, I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. And the love card says, I commit to the practice of seeing good in all things. Okay. So, like I said, excuse me, remove the worry and the doubt, remove the fear from your life, test your resolve to live in the energy of fear. Know that you possess the power and the free will to create your own happiness and be of service, love, share your new perspective, share this abundance, even in this unknown time. Show people how to find that joy and happiness where they are, because that is what's going to help to overcome the divide and conquer energy that is surrounding us. We have to work together as one. Okay, so let me stop it. I love you all, and until next time, peace.